Hi guys, so today I'm doing a video to show you how to make your own floating candles light feature for your home. I originally was inspired to do this because years ago I was on Pinterest and I saw that somebody had a Harry Potter themed... Yeah, it's pretty. A Harry Potter themed Halloween party, and for it they, for one of the decorations, they took out paper towel roll holders and I think they did it with toilet paper rolls too. And they took like a hot glue gun and made it look like there was drips all around the top, like so it looked like dripping wax. And then they painted that. After that dried, they painted it all an ivory white cream color. You're silly. And then they put a little tiny LED candle into the top, hung it up with fishing line, and I thought that was so neat. It looked so nice, and I just love that magical feel. It's very Harry Potter. You know, it had a really nice Harry Potter inspired feel, and that's exactly what I want for my home. But I thought that does look a little cheap when it's not for a party, whenever it's, you know, just part of your house. So I wanted to come up with a more permanent option. And so I went on Amazon and I looked up, first of all, I looked up LED candle. I typed in LED tea lights, and a bunch of different options popped up. But the reason I chose these are because they have wax drip details to them. And they also have a timer. I haven't figured out how to set the timer yet. My husband and I are going to work on that. We just got these. But you can set the timer so that they can stay on. They can come on automatically at a certain time. Also, so that once you have them set, that you know you don't have to worry about turning them all off individually before you go to bed at night or whatever, so you don't make the battery run dead. So we're gonna set it up so that it turns on each night whenever it starts getting kind of more dim, and that they turn off on their own at bedtime. Another thing that's great about these is they flicker. They have a flickering light, so it's not just a constant light. Might be kind of hard to see since I've got that ring light right there, which is really bright, but it has a realistic flicker to it. So that's why I chose these. It was I think it was $7 for a box of 12. And let's see what the name of the company is. Younger Baby. I think it's maybe an Asian company. So I got that off of Amazon, and it comes with a little like business card with the instructions for how to set up the timer. And then I also looked up air plants, because I've seen air plants hanging in these little things at the stores, but I didn't know what they were called. So I looked up air plants, and I went through some searches to find out what they were called, and then I did an Amazon search for them. And these look like glass, but they're actually made of plastic. So I think that's good because I don't want them to be too fragile, but they do look like glass. And they're pretty lightweight too. So these I got, there were 6 for $20. They came in a 6-pack. So I bought these, and then they also came with twine. So I wanted to use a fishing line because then it would, you know, to keep up with that invisible kind of floating feel. But my husband really wanted us to at least try the twine. He likes the look of the twine, for that kind of rustic feel. So I said, yeah, okay, we'll do that. If we change our mind later, we can always use fishing line. But yeah, if you really want it to look invisible, like they're floating, then you're gonna wanna use the fishing line, because that's practically impossible to see unless you're looking for it. So came with the twine, and I also ordered hooks for hanging up plants or whatever from the ceiling. These screw in, you just apply a little pressure and you just screw to the right, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And it was a couple bucks. Altogether, all of these items that I had bought came to about 40 something, less than $50. So you can do this for less than $50. And it's really simple. I mean, you don't have to be very creative. You don't have to be talented in any kind of way. I know I'm not. So all I did was I turned the little guy on, and I place it in there. Okay, and then I stick the twine through the top before cutting the other end, because I wanted to get a feel for how long I wanted it to be before I cut the twine. So I put the twine in through this hole, and I like quadruple knotted it. So like 4 times I tied a knot. I already hung up all the other ones. Like I said, I only got a 6-pack of the globes, even though I have a 12-pack of the tea lights, because it was $20 for a 6-pack, and for me that was within my budget. But maybe later on I will buy another set of the globes so that I can put all of the tea lights up, which will look really nice. I think it'll look awesome. So far, the whole family, we are really loving this. We set this up last night and we were so excited. We set up all but one. So yeah, so I quadruple knotted the knot, and then, you know, I trim off that little end, and then I hung it over the hooks. So I'll get out a hook to show you. Okay, so the hook's already in the ceiling. I just hung it over like that, and then I did 4 more knots on the edge and cut off the excess. And then I hung them up kind of staggered on my ceiling over my dining room table, and we all love the way it looks. It's such a cozy and magical feeling, and I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna pause this real quick so that I can show you what it looks like all done. And that is what it looks like with the lights out in the house with the little candles on. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy with it. I do think I am going to go ahead maybe next month and buy those, that second 6-pack of globes. It's gorgeous. I love it. And it's as simple as can be. So if I can do it, you can do it. And it'll impress your guests. All right, well, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.